Did you know your morning coffee and that banana in your lunchbox might actually get cheaper soon? And here's the twist. It's not because of discounts or store sales, but thanks to a new trade deal that could shake up what you pay at the checkout. Today, we're diving into how a deal between the US and 4 Latin American countries could put more money back in your pocket and boost profits for companies like Starbucks. So what's the story? President Trump's administration just inked a trade agreement with 4 key Latin American nations. This deal is set to slash tariffs, the taxes on imported goods, on big staples like coffee, bananas, and even beef. Now, if you're thinking, okay, but what's the big deal about tariffs? Here's where it gets interesting. Tariffs are kind of like tolls for international trade. When they're high, importers have to pay more to bring in products from other countries. That extra cost usually lands right in our laps as higher prices at the grocery store or coffee shop. But when tariffs drop, those costs can go down, sometimes by a lot. For companies like Starbucks, which buys massive amounts of coffee beans from Latin America every year, lower tariffs mean savings. And those savings can either pad their bottom line or get passed along to us as lower prices. Imagine your favorite latte getting just a little bit cheaper, or at the very least, Starbucks finding it easier to keep prices steady even as other costs rise. But here's where it gets crazy. This isn't just about coffee. Bananas are America's most popular fruit, and almost all of them come from Latin America. Lower tariffs could mean cheaper bananas at your supermarket, and that could ripple out to breakfast tables and school lunches across the country. And don't forget about beef. Some American companies rely on imported beef to fill out their menus and keep supply steady. Lower tariffs could help them too, especially as food costs worldwide have been on the rise. But what does this mean for investors? Well, here's the angle a lot of people miss. When companies like Starbucks, grocers, or fast food giants save money on imports, their margins can improve. That's good news for shareholders. Historically, trade deals that make it easier and cheaper to import core goods can be a subtle tailwind for the stock prices of companies that depend on those goods. Of course, there's always a flip side. Some US producers might feel the pinch from increased competition if imports become cheaper. And sometimes companies choose to keep the savings rather than lower prices for consumers. But overall, history shows that lower tariffs tend to spur more trade, more choice, and sometimes even price wars that benefit shoppers. So, here's the takeaway. Whether you're an investor, a daily coffee drinker, or just someone who likes a good deal at the store, this trade deal is worth watching. It could change what you pay and what companies like Starbucks earn in the months ahead. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to like, comment with your thoughts, and subscribe for more clear takes on the financial news that affects your wallet. And here's something to think about. As the world gets more connected, even your morning cup of coffee can become a story about global economics. How will you see your next latte?